What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. As I said in the last video, there is a lot to discuss when it comes to San Diego Comic-Con, and I was not joking. In my previous video, we did the reaction to the story trailer for Wolverine, and now we have to talk about the prequel comic that was released at San Diego Comic-Con. I wish I was able to get my hands on it. If I could find it on like eBay or something, I'm definitely going to copy it, because I do have the prequel comic to Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game, and I also have the prequel novel to the first game, so definitely got to get my hands on that prequel comic for Wolverine. But before I get started, just want to say, like I said in my last video, we have reached 58 subscribers on this channel, and I want to thank everybody who has been watching, liking, subscribing, and all of that good stuff. If you can, my goal is to get to 100 subscribers. That's my first big milestone. So if you're watching this and you like this kind of content, please go ahead and consider subscribing, liking, hitting the hype button, because that pushes me into the algorithm on mobile. But yeah, I would really greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, let's just get right into the video that I have for you today. So, like I said, there was a prequel comic that was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con for Marvel's Wolverine. And the game begins with Wolverine. He abandoned Team X. The prequel comic explains why, explains what led up to it. Like I said, I don't have my hands on the comic, obviously, so I can't go into detail about why he left, but that is what the basis of the prequel comic is for. We do know that there are some reveals. They revealed that the Team X members include Sabretooth, Mystique, which we knew of those two, and now newly confirmed Sunfire and Wolverine himself. So that was the team. I don't know if there were more members than that, or if I don't know what the deal was, but Wolverine left. He abandoned them without saying anything, and that's pretty much where the game picks up with him leaving Team X. Well, he's already left Team X, and it seems like Sabretooth has some resentment for Wolverine for leaving. I don't know if he looked at him as a brother. I don't know if he looked at him as a close, like if they were really close, but it seems like there's gonna be some kind of pent up resentment and anger for Wolverine leaving. In the trailer, he says, "I thought you were back," and things like that. So you could tell that he was kind of like upset, and I think that is going to cause some big friction between the two characters, which will make sense in them becoming like kind of like foes. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we can see with the with not only the gameplay trailer, the story trailer, but also the comic as well. It also is revealed that the team is being led by Nathaniel Essex, which is also Mister Sinister, if you did not know. And Mister Sinister could be, and I think it's confirmed, but I cannot 100% say, but I believe him to be the mystery man that Logan is rescuing from Trask. So I believe that is the guy that's locked up, chained up. I believe that could be Mister Sinister. Mister Sinister, in my opinion, and well, let me just say this: Insomniac is known for the bait and switch, right? So the obvious answer for the big bad is Bolivar Trask. We assume him to be the big bad guy, the same way we assumed in the first Spider-Man game that Mr. Negative was the big bad. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up being Dr. Octopus. I think this could be the same kind of bait and switch. I believe Mr. Sinister is probably going to be the real big bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about these X-Men comics and the X-Men things is that a lot of these villains don't believe that they are bad. They believe that everything that they're doing is good. So I feel like, you know, he started Team X to save mutants, whatever case may be, but then he got fascinated. Now, one thing that I am curious about when it comes to Mr. Sinister is his origin story, because I believe in the comics he was given he's not a mutant. He was never a mutant. He was like given his powers by Apocalypse. So I don't know if in Insomniac's universe Apocalypse gave him his powers, or if he was born a mutant, because I think that's the difference between a mutant and a mutate. So a mutant is born with the powers, and a mutate was given their powers, and Mr. Sinister was given his powers in his origin story. So but I don't know how Insomniac is going to handle that. You know what I'm saying? But we do know that Mr. Sinister is a well-known supervillain in the X-Men comics, and he's a scientist who's always been like super obsessed with genetic perfection. So his involvement in this game it speaks a lot to me. It almost seems exactly like the Dr. Octopus situation, where we knew Dr. Octopus was a bad guy when he was mentoring Peter. We knew when we seen him that he will be Dr. Octopus. You know what I'm saying? And so same could be said here with Mr. Sinister. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I found interesting is that, you know, we know that Bolivar Trask, his enemy factions are the Trask soldiers. So we know that, you know, they are going to be fighting under him. The Hand will be fighting under Lady Deathstrike because she is, in this universe, she is the leader of the Hand. So who is the leader of the Reavers? Now in the comics, I believe they're normally led by a guy named Donald Pierce, but they have not mentioned him at all. Not one bit, you know what I'm saying? And Mister Sinister is one of those guys who never likes to really get his hands dirty, so it wouldn't surprise me if the Reavers were led by him in this game, you know what I'm saying? And they are being used by him to round up mutants to be experimented on and things like that, which is pretty much his MO. They also could be sent out by Mr. Negative to be hunting Logan so that he can experiment on him, or even possibly clone him, because, you know, he's also deals with a lot of clones and things like that. So it's very interesting to see the direction that they can go. I'm not saying that this is 100% confirmed, but with Mr. Sinister being in the game, it does give me these questions in my head, you know what I'm saying? And we know that his powers, Mr. Sinister's powers, include telepathy and telekinesis. So in the trailer, we see Logan's eyes glowing yellow, right? He can control people. So who's to say that's not him controlling him? You know, that's a visual representation of him being controlled. Or one thing that we do know also is that, similar to the movies, whenever Wolverine goes through the adamantium transfer thing, when his bones and stuff gets replaced with adamantium, he loses pieces of his memory, and I think it's on purpose. I think they do it on purpose. But I believe that some of those memories are locked away, and due to this experiment or whatever, and maybe if he's not being controlled, it's possible that bits of these memories are coming to fruition, or like coming to, like, he's starting to remember, and it's unlocking some type of uncontrollable rage within him. But either way, it seems like Jean is the key to saving him, or to calming him down. Almost like I said in my previous video, almost like the in the Marvel movies, how Black Widow was the key for the Hulk to calm down. So it seems like they're taking a little bit of elements from that, or, you know, maybe not, I don't know. But all of this stuff is very interesting to say the least. I don't know if any of this is going to be true. This is just things that came to my head when I realized that Mr. Sinister was going to be involved. So it's very, very interesting. I'm very excited to see the direction. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Mr. Sinister is going to be the big bad? Do you think that maybe they're saving him for the X-Men game? Because this does seem to set up an X-Men game as well. But I'm very, very curious. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. If you like this kind of video, please consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. I would much appreciate it. Also, remember, my goal is to reach 100 subscribers. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.